Good evening. Hello.
Evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. In the last class, explained up to concept of data hiding. Now the next concept is polymorphism. Polymorphism. The polymorphism means poly means many. Poly means many. Morphism means morphism means that is the shade. The morphism is the shade. Number of shades. A number of shades is called as polymorphism. Okay, suppose here what is the polymorphism means that looks like say, suppose a function is there the function having some functionality with the same name another function is also there in the same class. Okay, the function suppose just like a twins. Okay, just like a twins means what is the meaning of twins? Both are having the similarities. Okay, both are having the similarities. Okay, how many number of objects there? Two objects. Two objects are having the similarities, but not exact. The important thing here, but not exact. Okay, having some similarities. Okay, having some similarities is called as polymorphism. Okay, is called as polymorphism. Many shades. Poly means many. Morphism means shade. Okay, that is many shades is called as polymorphism. Okay, double role playing the one hero. Okay, double role or triple role is called as polymorphism. Okay, is called as polymorphism. I think polymerization in chemistry also a concept is there polymerization. That is the one of the concept. Polymerization means the same kind of polymers. Okay, the say polymers. Polymers means what's the meaning? Poly means many. Mers means okay. That is a chemistry terms. Poly means many. Mers means that is the I don't know what is exactly in chemistry. That is polymers. Here the polymorphism. Many shades. Okay, many shades. Okay, then here we have the two types of polymorphism. One is compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism. Next one, runtime poly. Okay, compile time polymorphism one, runtime polymorphism. Okay, compile time polymorphism means the program have in the C language also number of times I discuss what is the program having the two types of statements. One is compile time statements, another one is runtime statements. Okay, that means the compiler can be divided into two phases. The first phase is totally having the six phases in the compiler, six phases in the compiler that has to be divided into two passes, pass one, pass two. Actually, we have the in the compiler, we have six phases. The first phase is the lexical phase, second phase is the syntax phase, semantic phase, intermediate code generation, and code optimization, finally code generation. Up to intermediate code generation, you have to compile. All different in C language, you will compile. All to C, you will compile. Compile means that is the OBJ file has created. Okay, once compilation has completed, OBJ file, that is mission understandable form, has to be generated once compiled. Okay, that means what are the up to intermediate code generation at execution the remaining two phases that is code optimization and code generation will be executed. Now up to intermediate code generation that is called as pass one that is called as a compilation. The remaining two are called as the pass 2. Pass 1 having the 4 pages, pass 2 having the 2 pages. Okay, compile time means what is the declarations, memory declarations and allocation of memory. All can that is already said that static memory allocation and dynamic memory allocation. What is static memory allocation? At compile time, the memory has allocated is called as compile time. That static memory allocation. At runtime, we can allocate the memory is called as dynamic memory allocation. Okay, dynamic means that is called as runtime for runtime. Static means that is called as compile time. Okay, what is the other name for compile time polymorphism here? Static binding. Static binding. Static binding. This is called as dynamic binding. Both are having the same meaning. Static binding and dynamic binding. Compile time polymorphism is called as static binding. Runtime polymorphism is called as dynamic binding. Okay, in how can you achieve the polymorphism in compiled in object-oriented programming language means compile time polymorphism means how can you achieve compile time polymorphism means how can you achieve compile time polymorphism compile time polymorphism can you achieve the compile time polymorphism is first one is overloading. Overloading is a compile time polymorphism. Okay, overloading is a compile time polymorphism. What is the runtime polymorphism? How can you achieve the runtime polymorphism means by using overriding. How can you achieve the runtime polymorphism? Runtime polymorphism. Can you achieve the runtime polymorphism called as overriding? Can you achieve is overriding. Okay, simple. Okay, look here. The first, how can you achieve the compile time polymorphism is in object-oriented programming languages using the overloading. Okay, using the overloading. How can you achieve the runtime polymorphism is using overriding. Don't confuse loading and riding. Okay, loading and riding. Okay, okay, how can you achieve compile time polymorphism? That is in object-oriented programming languages, overloading. How can you achieve runtime polymorphism? That is called as how can you achieve overriding? Okay, overloading means suppose in a family, okay, in a family, the same name has repeated. That means one person having the one name, the same name also having one more person is called as overloading. Is called as suppose two objects are there, both are twins. Don't consider the names here. Okay, don't consider the names. Two objects here. Two objects are the what are the two objects here? Two objects are the twins. Okay, two objects are the twins. Twins are exactly same. Twins are looks like having the similarities, but not exact. Yes or no? You have to observe the things between the two persons, between the two objects, both are twins, between the two objects both are twins. You have to they will have the same kind of, suppose you can observe it at any level, in micro level, definitely you can watch it the difference. Definitely you can watch the difference. You can find the difference between the twins also having the similarities, but not equality. Okay, but not equality. You have to observe whatever in the world having the similarities between the twins, but not exact. Okay, don't consider the names of the twins. Okay, here names of the twins. I'm not telling the names of the team. That means objects. What the objects? What are the objects here? Two persons are the objects. Twins means both are having the similarities but not equal. Okay, that is called as overloading. Okay, you have to overload the two objects, okay, with the same object with the same name, okay, with the same name, but not similar, but not equal, having the similarity, but not equality. Okay, having the similarities, but not equality. Okay, is called as overloading. Okay, is called as overloading. Suppose in a family, having one person having one name with the same person, other person also having the same name means is called as overloading. This overriding means suppose one family having the one name, another family also having the same name. Suppose now we can club these two. Okay, they will meet in a family. They will meet in a function. Okay, two families meet in a function. Okay, with the same name, two persons are there. Okay, whenever the two families can meet, okay, with the same name, two objects are there. Is called as overriding. Within the family, the person names are same. Within the family, more than one, more two persons are having the same name is called as overloading. Okay, what is overriding? Two different families having the same name. That's not a overriding. Whenever they can meet, okay, whenever they can meet, okay, that is called as overriding. Suppose in your family your name is some x. Okay, suppose some other family a person, that person name is also x. Once the person will come to your home, how many x's are there? Two x's are there. Okay, two x's in your family. Okay, one belongs to your family, another belongs to another family. Whenever the X person, another family X is coming to your home, is called as overriding. Okay, is called as overriding. That means between the families having the same name, whenever they can meet, between the families having the same name, whenever they can meet, is called as overriding. Okay, the same name is overridden. Okay, the same name is overridden. Is called as overriding. Okay, is called as overriding. Very simple. Within the family, okay, the name having more than one person is called as overloading. Between the families, okay, having the same name, whenever they can meet, overriding can achieve. Okay, overriding can achieve. Okay, that is overriding. Here, overloading in object-oriented programming language. Overloading having the two types of overloadings here. You can overload two things. One is method, another one is constructor. I will tell you later. Okay, what are the overloading? How can you achieve the overloading? Two types of overloadings here. One is compiled, sorry, one is constructor overloading. Another one is uh, uh, method overloading. Okay, overloading having the two types. You can overload the two things. Overloading can achieve two things. What are the overloaded means? Methods means functions. As per Java terminology, method equivalent to function. Okay, method equal the terminology. Only the method is also function. But in Java, the functions are called as methods and constructors. These two are overloaded. Okay, constructors are overloaded, methods are overloaded. Overloading, what are the things you have to overload in object-oriented programming languages? Methods and constructors. In C++ is also object-oriented programming language. They're having one more kind of overloading that is called as operator overloading. But in Java, there is no operator overloading. Okay, there is no operator overloading in Java, but in C++, having the operator overloading also. Okay, operator overloading also. Operator overloading is the different. What is the operator overloading means? In C language also having the operator overloading. Okay, suppose you can watch it. Okay, I will write something here. A is equal to B minus C. Okay, A is equal to B minus C. A is equal to B minus C means, what is the meaning of A is equal to B minus C? Here minus place, what is the minus here? Minus place subtraction. Okay, minus place subtraction. Okay, at the same time, suppose A is equal to minus B. Here, this is not a subtraction. This is the sign indication. Okay, this is the sign indication. That is the operator inbuilt that is overloaded. Okay, the same operator can be used for two purposes. Is called as operator overloading. The operator has overloaded star. What is the star? Star is used for multiplication at the same time representing the pointer also. Okay, representing the pointer also. That means such kind of things are called as overloading the operators. Inbuilt in C language, but in C++, you have to implement the how to implement the operator overloading. Operator overloading, constructor overloading, and method overloading or compile time polymorphism techniques. Compile time polymorphism techniques. Here, overriding means okay, overriding. What are the things we have to override means methods are overridden, instances are also overridden. Okay, how can you? What are the things we have to override means overriding, what are the things we have to override? You look here, that is instances. Instances means data. Instances means data. Instances and methods. But we cannot overload the constructors. We cannot overload the sorry, we cannot override the constructors. Okay, you cannot override the constructors. Okay, overriding is different and overloading is different. Overloading is a compile time polymorphism. Overriding is a runtime polymorphism. A runtime polymorphism. This is about run polymorphism. Next, coming to inheritance. Inheritance means suppose we are derived from our parents. It is called as inheritance, heredity. Okay, heredity. We are coming from our parents. Okay, we are coming from our parents. This is called as heredity, inheritance, inheritity. Okay, inheritity. That means one class. Suppose already you have some properties or behaviors. Okay, using those, one more can you have to derive. Okay, here, one thing, the everyone here derived from their parents. Everyone here derived from their parents. That is hierarchy. Your parents are derived from their parents. Your parents are derived from their parents. Your grandparents are derived from their parents. That is heredity. Okay, that is heredity. Inheritance. That is hierarchy. Okay, hierarchy. Already in the say structures also I said that student is the student having the similarities. Sorry, student having the some data. Suppose CSC student having a student and CSC student. A student and CSC student. What is the difference between this student and CSC student? Whenever the student structure whenever the student structure itself having the CSC structure is called as inheritance. A hierarchy, inheritance means hierarchy. The inheritance, a hierarchy, hierarchy. Hierarchy means suppose college, college is super class. What are the different things? Principal, HODs, okay, principal, HODs, and HODs having the faculty. Okay, that is called as one kind of hierarchy. Okay, that's called as one kind of hierarchy. Okay, that means whenever suppose the student can access the principal also, the student can access the principal also because of the student class itself having the principal class also. Suppose you are the person in your family mean some similarities. You can access your family. You can access your father. You can access your grandparents also, grandfather also. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
You
sir.
can
Yes, sir.
access suppose if you are if you are the child of a family, you can access your father at the same time you can access your grandfather also. That means itself you have the your parent and also grandparent. You have the your parent and also your grandparent. That is called as hierarchy. Okay, that is called as hierarchy. Some people said okay, my daughter is looks like my mother. Okay, my mother. Okay, what is the Here the reason is only the heredity. Here only the heredity. Once I can watch my daughter, okay, definitely my daughter is looks like my mother. It looks like my mother. That means that is called as heredity. Okay, here inheritance hierarchy, inheritance. How can you achieve the inheritance in object-oriented programming languages means okay, some uh, uh, suppose in Java is the object-oriented programming language. Okay, in Java, how can you achieve the inheritance means suppose here the Java having the classes. Okay, suppose one class has extended in some other class. A is the class has extended into the B class. Now, A has extended into the B class. Suppose I will give the best example. Suppose you have a one app in your mobile. Listen, all of you carefully. You have one app in your mobile. Okay. After 15 days or 20 days, you will get the updates. Update of that app. Okay, update of that app. Okay, then once we have to update the app, previous what are the facilities available in the previous app? Okay, what are the facilities available in the previous app? All the facilities are also in the new app, and also some more new additional features has to be added your app. All the features. Suppose the new what the one app has updated means what is the meaning? One app has updated means the old features are as it is and new features are added to your okay app. That is called as inheritance. Okay, that is called as inheritance. Old app is the superclass, new app is the subclass. Subclass itself having the superclass. Okay, subclass itself having the superclass. Okay, catch my point. Whatever the tab, okay, whatever the tab, simply you have to update all the features of that app. Okay, already have what are the features in the app. All the features are also have once you have a new app has updated. Okay, one more additional features are added. Additional features are added to old app means is called as inheritance. Okay, old app is called as super, that is the parent app. The new app is called as child app. Okay, the new app having the child app. The suppose one child is there means the child having the entire knowledge of the parent, and also the child itself having its own knowledge. The child itself having its own knowledge, his or her own knowledge. At the same time, by default, by genetic, their parents' knowledge are also that is derived in the child. Okay, that is derived in the child. That is one more additional features. What are the additional features here? The child having its own knowledge. That is the additional features. At the same time, their parents' knowledge are also automatically came to children. Automatically came to children. Okay, that is how many number of knowledges here? Two knowledges. One is coming from parents. Another one is by default a child having the knowledge. Okay, the child having the knowledge. This is called as inheritance. Okay, this is called as inheritance. Here, what is the uh, hierarchy here? I will draw. All of you watch it. The parent is the child. Parent and child relationship is called as inheritance. This is called as inheritance. The parent is extended in the chain. Okay, the parent is extended in the chain. Okay, the language is object-oriented programming language having its own syntaxes and how to implement the inheritance that is different. As per theory, parent and child relation is called as inheritance. Parent and child relation is called as inheritance. This is the relation. Okay, this is the relation. What kind of relation it is? Parent and child relation. Okay, parent and child relation. Okay, parent and child relation. Who is the parent? Whoever parent. Okay, whoever parent, the parent is extended in the child. Okay, the parent qualities and whatever metrics has to be extended in the child. At the same time, child having its own knowledge. Child having its own knowledge and also extended the parent knowledge. And also extended the parent knowledge. That means the new generations are very sharp. Means what is the reason? The old generations automatically in the new generations is derived in the new generation. Suppose the next generations are very fast because of the reason. The old generation no mobiles, nowadays mobiles, the new generations. Okay, like this is called as inheritance. Okay, this is called as inheritance. The child and the parent relation. The relationship between the parent and child is called as inheritance. Okay. Next, abstraction. Okay, data abstraction is the next feature of object or next concept of object oriented. Data abstraction means suppose the abstraction is coming from abstract. The abstraction is coming from abstract. Abstract means suppose if you want to do something, okay, if you want to do something, suppose you have to you have to submit your abstract. You have to submit your just abstract, not final version. Okay, suppose if you want to do a project, first you have to first you have to submit your abstract. The abstract having the only the key. This is the concept. This is the concept I want to implement. I want to implement. This is not a final version. Okay, this is not a final version. What is an abstract means? Abstract. Suppose if you want to do a project, first you can submit the abstract. This is so and so. I want to implement. Okay, later you have to start. Okay, later you have to actually start the procedure. Actually, you have to start the procedure as per the abstract. Okay, abstract is not a final version. Abstract is the some kind of you have to give the what you have to do in your project. What you have to do in your project that is called as abstract. Okay, that is called as abstract. Okay, next here abstraction. Abstraction is also same as abstract. Okay, here I want to tell you what is abstraction here. Suppose here I will write something here. A is equal to B plus A plus A is equal to B plus C means. See, what's the meaning of A is equal to B plus C? B and C are added. Okay, B and C are added. That is assigned to A. Okay, this is the high level statement. This is called as view level. Okay, this is called as view level. Okay, think once A is equal to B plus C means This is the high level statement. Okay, this is the high level statement. View level, high level. What is the statement we are watching is called as view level. What is the statement we are watching is called as view level. Okay, now having the abstraction having the three phases, three levels. Okay, physical level, logical level, and view level. Is the view level means the statement we are watching is called as view level. Okay, what is the logical level means? Okay, how do you get the that means what actually you have to see is called as view level. Okay, how do you get the values of A and B is called as logical level. Okay, where is the values? Where is the B and the C value is called as physical level. Catch my point. What you have to watch the statement is called as view level. How do you get the B and C is called as logical level. What is the type of B? What is the type of C? How do you get the B and C values from the memory is called as logical level. Okay, what is the physical level? Where the values are, where the actual values of B and C is called as physical level. Physical level means that is always memory. In our computer science, physical level means that where the values are stored is called as physical level. Okay, is called as physical level. You have to watch it. Okay, where is the values? Where is the values? Where is the values B and C values in the memory? Okay, next physical level. From that memory, now down to bottom to up. Physical level is the bottom level. Okay, physical level is the bottom level. Bottom level, where is the data? The data has represented at bottom level. Not represented, the data has stored at bottom level. From that, how do you get the data? Okay, how do you get the data to your program? How do you get the data to your program? Okay, finally, the statement is executed. You have to watch it. What the statement is, what, how, and where. What, how, and where. These are the three types of abstraction. Okay, three types of abstraction. Do you know how do you get the B and C values? Do you write any program for accessing the B and C values? No, we cannot write it. You have to write the high level statement only. Okay, we have to write it. Even me also, I have to write the only the statement. I know, but the logical level is very important. You don't know what's the logical level. View level is okay. Where is the B and C also you know. But how do you get the A, B and C values? You don't know. Logical level is a very important level. How do you get the B and C values from the memory? Is called as logical level. Do you know? Do you write the program? Do you write the program? Anybody? Accessing the variables B and C from the memory, do you know? Even I don't know. How do you get it? That means the compiler will do all these things. Okay, the compiler will do. That means that is logical level. Okay, that is logical level. View level, you will write the statements. You will write the statement, programming statements. That is called as view level. You can watch it whatever. Suppose you can watch the computer. Okay, fine. That is view level. How it is implemented, you don't know. How it is manufactured, we don't know. But we can use it. But we can use it. Where it is implemented, where it is manufactured, you don't know. You have to use the product. You have to use the product. Any kind of, suppose, okay, in our laptop having the different parts, all the parts are coming from, not from single. The processor is coming from Intel and monitor is coming from some other and different, all are getting from different companies and manufactured. The different companies and manufacturing. That is the physical level. Getting the different products from different companies is called as physical level. Then you have to manufacture process is called as the logical level. Finally, you have to watch the computer. This is called as a view level. సింపుల్ చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తున్నాను మీ ఇంట్లో మీ మమ్మీ సాంబారో పప్పు ఏదో చేస్తుంది యూ కెన్ ఈట్ ఇట్ యూ కెన్ ఈట్ ద దట్ ఈస్ How it is manufactured means you don't know. You don't know how it is manufactured. You don't know, but you have to eat it. Okay, you have to eat it. You can say this is sambar. You can say this is sambar. That is view level. You can watch the sambar. It's called as view level. How it is manufactured, you don't know. What are the recipe or using for to manufacture the sambar? You don't know. The recipe is called as physical level. Without papu dal, without vegetables, anybody can prepare the sambar? No, no one can prepare the sambar. Not only sambar, any kind of product, any kind of food item. The recipe is called as physical level. How do you process, how do you manufacture the sambar is called as logical level. Finally, you can watch it. This is a sambar. That is called as abstraction. Okay, that is called as abstraction. Your mummy say to you, today I will prepare sambar. That is abstract. Okay, how it is manufactured by your mummy means you don't know. Finally, at 12 o'clock or 12:30, in your plate having the sambar. In your plate having the sambar. That's okay. That is the abstraction. Any work having the three types of levels. Any work. Any work having the three types of statements, three types of levels. It is physical level, a logical level. Logical level is always is the process. Process of manufacturing is called as logical level. What actually you have to watch after manufacturing is called as view level. View means watch. That is the thing available. That's the thing available is called as view level. The product is available. The product you have to watch. That is view level. That is called as data. Okay, that is called as data abstraction. Where is the data? You don't know. You have to write the statements. Abstraction. Okay, how many levels in the abstraction? Three levels of abstraction. Okay, how many levels? Three levels of abstraction. First one is what is the first one?
Physical level.
Physical level is bottom level. Always view level is the top level. View level. Next, logical level. Next one, physical level.
Physical level.
Very good. Physical, physical level. Okay, these three types of levels in the abstraction. Levels of abstraction. What are the levels of abstraction? View level, logical level. What is the view level? What the product? You have to watch the product is called as view level. What? View means what? Logical level means where. Sorry, how. Logical level means how. Physical level means where.
Wh-
Physical level means where. Physical level means the data has stored. Finally, in our computer science, physical level means okay, that is in the memory. Physical level means that is in the memory. How can you access the data? Suppose in this statement, okay, how it is executed, this statement, all of you know how this statement is executed. B and C are in the memory. Okay, B and C are in the memory. Now, whenever you have to execute A is equal to B plus C, okay, here plus having the less precedence than assignment operator, plus having the less precedence, less priority than assignment operator. Just you have to execute at the compiler, the system can execute at right hand side first. Okay, at right hand side, what are the things B plus C? Okay, now B plus C, B is in the memory, C is in the memory. Okay, see, so that is a view level statement. Okay, view level statement. Whenever that is B means, okay, it can access the B value from the memory. That accessing the B value from the memory. Where is the B? That is in the memory. That is in the physical level. This is the high level. In between, having one more layer. That layer is the logical level. How can you access the B value from the memory is called as logical level. Is called as logical level. Accessing the B using the logical level. Accessing the C, okay, using the logical level. Okay, then add the B and C. Okay, add the B and C. Okay, that is also logical level. How it is added? How it is added? That is also logical level. Okay, then that is assigned to A. That is assigned to means how it is assigned to A using logical level. Okay, using logical level. Okay, where is A? A is also in the memory. Okay, the traffic between the program and memory is called as logical level. Is called as logical level. The traffic between. Okay, that layer you don't know. You know where is the values. You can write your statement, but you don't know how can you access PLC. Logical level is always that is visible. Logical level is always that is visible. No one can watch it. No one can watch it. Where is the logical level? Automatically, the program has executed. Logical level program has executed once you can start the program. Once you can execute the program. You understand what is the abstraction? Understand all of you what is an abstraction? Data abstraction.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, data hiding is over. Next one, generic programming. Generic programming. Generic programming means, suppose in C language, what is the need of void? See, in C also having the generic programming, but you don't know. C also having one kind of generic programming. You don't know. What is the need of void? Void is used in only two cases in C language. One is return type of the function. Another one is void pointer. A void pointer. Suppose here void pointer is also called as generic pointer. Void pointer is called as generic pointer. What kind of pointer it is? You don't know. You can use this pointer as any kind of pointer. You can use the pointer any kind of pointer. Any kind of pointer is called as void pointer. It is called as void pointer. Generic. Suppose your classroom is a generic classroom. Generic classroom. Not only CSCA, first CSCA students can sit there. Anybody can sit there. Yes or no? Yes or no? That is reserved for you.
No,
No.
sir.
Your classroom is a generic classroom. Your classroom is a generic classroom. Okay, what's the meaning of generic classroom here? The generic classroom means okay, that is a classroom. Whoever can sit in the classroom. This is the white point is a generic pointer. Anyone can sit in the classroom. Anyone, the pointer can be used as any kind of pointer. Suppose here I have a int a is equal to 10. Now I will write it p is equal to ampersand a. P is equal to ampersand a. Here what is a p? P is a pointer, white pointer. White pointer have the integer variable address. Now what kind of pointer it is? White pointer. Actually that is white pointer. But what kind of address it is? Integer pointer, integer value. Okay, integer value. Now how can you print that value means? Now you need the conversion. Percentage D, comma. Now what kind of pointer? What now I'll convert that white pointer into integer pointer. Now I'll convert white pointer into integer pointer. Because of that is a pointer, the white pointer that is not belongs to any kind of pointer. As per the program in my statements, the integer variable address is stored in the white pointer. Now at the time of display the value of pointer, value of I using the point value of a using the white pointer, you have to convert the white pointer into integer pointer. You have to convert the void pointer into integer pointer. Understand? This is called as a generic pointer. Generic. Everything is generic. The world, everything is generic. Suppose one shop is there. In that shop, okay, one shop is there. In that shop, not only okay, in the shop. Now that is a shop means you have to keep their medical shop. You have to keep their provision shop. Shop is a common word. Shop is a common word. What kind of shop it is, that is different. That is generic. Generic means generalization. Generic means generalization. You have to generalize. Okay, you have to generalize the generic, different types of items. Okay, chalk piece. Chalk piece is a generic item. Suppose that is in my hand, okay, I will write it. Suppose the same chalk piece in some other's hand, that can write. Suppose board is a generic. Everyone can write on the board. Everyone can write on the board. It's called as a generic. You have to watch it. Okay, suppose home is there. That is rent home means. Okay, rented home means. Suppose before you, some others have stayed there. Already stayed there. Okay, that is a rented house. Rented house means anybody can pay. Anybody can in the home. Suppose home, not only a particular person suppose tree. Okay, anybody can stand it. That is at a tree. Anybody can stand, anybody can climb on the tree. Okay, understand? That is called as a generic programming. Okay, that is called as generic programming. Okay, understand? What is the generic programming? Generic programming means generalization. Shop. What kind of shop it is? Suppose medical shop. Medical shop, that medical shop name having the shop. Provision stores, having the stores. Some people can keep the shop on, some people can can use the stores word. Finally, both are having the same. There is a shop means you have to keep whatever. You have to keep whatever. That is called a generic pointer. In C language already, C language also having the generic word. White pointer is called as generic pointer. White pointer is called as